Good Thursday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, your source for weather information for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the video forecast analysis discussion for Thursday, the 30th of January, 2014. Light winds and clear skies with cold temperatures this morning. Temperatures are below zero, 2 degrees below zero in parts of Sussex County. In the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, temperatures range anywhere from the single digits into the low and mid-teens across the New Jersey, New York City metro area. Temperatures are still hovering in the single digits to the lower teens in upstate New York and the lower Hudson Valley region into Connecticut. Temperatures across central and southern New Jersey also in the single digits to around zero or so above. And then we get down into southern New Jersey. Temperatures 3 degrees at Atlantic City. All skies are clear this morning and the air is bone dry with dew points in the -5 to -10 degree range. And the winds are calm. This also is a refreshing map to look at because there's nothing going on. We have no watches, warnings, or advisories in the area on land or in the ocean, and that's good news because we do need a break. Clear skies at sunup this morning and sunrise this morning across the region on the visible satellite view. Also lots of dry air in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere here across the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, Delmarva region this morning. That is good news indeed. And we have absolutely no precipitation ongoing here on the radar either. And the morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software tells us the story. High pressure is crested over the Chesapeake region and all over the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metro area this morning, the northern mid-Atlantic region. High pressure is in control. All skies are clear, and the clear weather extends all the way to the west now, all the way towards the Great Lakes, where winds are already shifting around with our next frontal system approaching from the upper Midwest. But that is away from our area today and tomorrow. Going to be very pleasant days around here with temperatures increasing rather than dropping. But this morning they're bone cold. Temperatures again in the single digits to near zero at times early this morning as the high pressure ridge is centered right over on top of us. And another nice map to look at this morning with basically VFR conditions, quiet conditions for the aviational weather deck this morning too. Out of Newark, New Jersey, it's partly cloudy. Skies are generally clear across the region. I don't know why they're reporting partly cloudy skies. There's absolutely no clouds being shown here. Temperatures at 12 degrees right now this morning at Newark International. The wind is west at 5, visibility 10 miles. And yesterday they had a snow total of about an inch at Newark Airport. For the rest of today, scattered clouds and basically a west to southwesterly flow at about 10 knots. Broken clouds late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and then again later tomorrow morning too. Some broken ceilings at about 15 to 25,000 feet. Winds all out of the southwest at 10 knots. Visibility is better than 10 miles VFR conditions. Outside of Philadelphia this morning too, same thing. A few clouds at 2,500, so the ceilometers registering overcast conditions there, but it's just a few high clouds. Temperature 12 degrees, the wind is west at 7, visibility better than 10 miles. Again, a few scattered clouds across the region today, winds backing around to the southwest. And there will be broken ceilings tomorrow morning at about 20,000, again, cirrus clouds as the winds back around to the west-southwest at about 10 miles an hour. Visibility is better than 10 nautical miles. And VFR conditions for today, tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. And the GFS forecast in motion, nothing but blue skies today, folks. It's going to be a nice day out there. Temperatures warming into through the 20s and into around 30 in the New York City metropolitan area, Philadelphia too. Temperatures getting back into the 30s tomorrow after a cold, clear night tonight. This cold front across the upper Great Lakes here continue to move into southeastern Canada and away from the region, kind of wash out as high pressure remains in control of our weather right through tomorrow. Actually, right through Friday night, and Saturday. High pressure cresting across the region. Now, as we get into the weekend, this is a very important forecast because it's not only Super Bowl 48 here in the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, it's also Groundhog's Day. And we find on Saturday an area of isentropic lift, an area of low pressure here across the central plains and southern plains, moving up towards the St. Lawrence, Ohio River Valley first, and the St. Lawrence River Valley later. Precipitation should stay basically to our west. There could be a little bit of light rain or light snow shower across the region on Sunday morning as that disturbance moves through, but it looks like it's going to be pretty dry now for Super Bowl afternoon party festivities on Sunday and Sunday evening. and high pressure then gets into control. Area of low pressure moves off the mid-Atlantic coast and stays offshore. And this sets up a nice pattern for the beginning part of next week. And then another area of low pressure moving in the same direction from the Texas Panhandle all the way up towards the Ohio River Valley spreads a swath of light snow developing across the region as the high pressure damming gives way. Warm air advection lifts through the region. If this map is true on the GFS, by Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning after midnight, we find light snow or a period of moderate snow breaking out, changing to sleet and rain during the morning hours on Wednesday. This would be before sunrise. On Wednesday, this is the storm we talked about yesterday. It looks like it's going to occlude here, the low pressure moving towards the St. Lawrence River Valley front off the coast. Precipitation coming to a screeching halt on Wednesday afternoon as that lifts north. Then high pressure, again, very strong high pressure building down, northwesterly flow across the midsection of the nation all the way to the mid-Atlantic coast states. Now, this is where things get interesting again, because we find another disturbance in the polar stream and an active subtropical jet stream now getting involved on next weekend. So next weekend we thought initially was going to be dry. Now, as of the last several runs, that has changed. Snow could be breaking out with cold air damming giving way a little bit. This low here across the upper southeastern Canada will give way to a surface low here as the cold air damming situation gradually gives way late next weekend. And that means trouble because snow will be brewing across the region. Snow will develop across the region during the day on Saturday. And then right now the center of the low pressure develops a strong system right off the mid-Atlantic coast, right in the benchmark of the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area, with precipitation changing over to snow as the cold air rushes in on northeasterly winds. Could be dealing with a snowstorm, a coastal snowstorm here for next weekend. So we are going to have near seasonable weather coming up for over the next couple of days. And when I mean seasonal, temperatures in the upper 30s to around 40. That's seasonal for the late January, early February period. And basically, a few disturbances moving through. Nothing major really happening. A few rain or snow showers on and off in parts of the region on Saturday and early Sunday morning. Game time looks good. Partly cloudy. Temperatures falling back through the 30s. It looks like the game is going to go on without a hitch for Super Bowl 48. Things get more interesting by the middle of next week and certainly by the end of next week. Of course, we'll follow all the weather details for you here on Twitter and Facebook, and live coverage here and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com. You make it a great Thursday. We'll be back bright and early with all of the weekend details and honing in on the details for next week too tomorrow morning. For Garden State Weather, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Make it a great Thursday.